Hey guys, my name is Hinds and welcome to my channel. Today we are building a mod for Infinite Warfare of my PlayStation 4 because Infinite Warfare is out and everyone is hyped, and I thought that I really just want a really killer PlayStation 4 Infinite Warfare branded thing. If you don't want to go bust out and buy like a crazy collector's thing, or if you want to customize your own one, this is a great way to do that. I just want to give a huge shout out to loot.co.za for sponsoring this video. The Dremel that we use in the video is available at Loot, and also the CC mods decals that we use to cover the console, so you can go check out that. There's a link in the description below. Remember, you can use a lot of these techniques to make custom designs of your own, so if you have, let me know in the comments below. I want to know what you guys have made. What kind of stuff you would make if you could. Smash that like button, let's get into it. You're gonna need the Dremel, the CC mod stickers, the PlayStation 4, yellow spray paint, the stencils, super glue, the perspex, a ruler, and of course, a permanent marker. First up, you need to print a stencil. It's really important that you print a stencil that matches the dimensions of the box that you're putting it on, whatever console you're modding. In our case, it's a PlayStation 4. Make sure you do that before you go to the printers because it could be completely the wrong size. Once you've got your stencils, cut them out super carefully. If you are cutting them out on your own, make sure that you've got parents to help you, or if you're a grown person, then go ahead, just use your wisdom and intelligence. You're going to use the stencil to trace out on the perspex where you want the logo or whatever decal that you are actually putting onto the console. The decal is actually made of perspex, so it's wise to keep the stickers, the covering that comes with the perspex, on the actual physical piece of perspex. Now's the time to use the Dremel. Now be very careful with the Dremel. You have to use it to cut out the letters very carefully. You make sure that the letters are still intact. Don't worry about what's happening on the outside in the negative space. You want the positive space in this case. The faster and quicker you go, the smoother the cut line will be and the less finishing work you're going to do at the end. So I highly recommend just going in there and doing it as smoothly as you can. When you're cutting perspex and you're using the Dremel, it heats up the plastic and it kind of melts into hard little balls. If you can, stop and pull them off, but it's pretty easy towards the end of the line of cut that you can just like basically break them off like if it was like brittle, peanut butter brittle. Now you've got the shapes that fit onto the console. If you have made a mistake while cutting the perspex, it's not the end of the world. There are other drill bits in the Dremel box that you can use to file down certain sections and make sure they have really clean edges. Be careful though, perspex is very susceptible to heat and will melt, so you don't want to keep any of the tools too long on the actual piece of perspex. Pro tip, we're going to spray at this point, so it is wise to write T on the top part of the letter that you're going to be spraying with the plastic still on, because we're only spraying the bottom of the letter, so there's no need to take off the top piece of protective sheet when we are spraying. When you're spraying, make sure that the top part, the part that you wrote T, is facing down on the ground and that you've peeled off the protective layer on top of the perspex. Make sure that you do even strokes and a couple of coats once they have dried. This will make sure that it is solid paint and doesn't look like splotchy spray paint, unless that's the vibe you want to go for. Once the paint is drying, now's the time to take your CC mods decals and put them on the console. We've opted in for a really cool carbon fiber look, and the main purpose of this is to protect the chassis of the console. If anything goes wrong, you're not messing up the console at all. There is a protective covering. Once you've done all the coats of paint on your letters, they are dry and ready to go. Now's the time to get your super glue ready. Super glue is the best glue to use in this scenario because obviously it glues really fast and shuts really quickly, but it also doesn't destroy the layer of paint, and that's really important. Beware, if you do have other glues at home, if you are concerned that they may do that, just do a test piece on a piece of one of the negative spaces of the perspex. Now's the moment, place little blotches of super glue on the painted part of the letters and flip them around and stick them in place. If you need the stencil that you originally made as a template to see where they go, do that. It's really wise. Push it down for 3 or 4 seconds and let it dry for a little bit. And voila, you have a brand new Call of Duty PlayStation 4. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked the final product, which I hope you do, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I've included a link in the description to some other custom builds that we've done using the Dremel, and also I want to know what you guys would build using a Dremel or customizing your PC or your console. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in another video. High five a stranger. Cheers.